All right, welcome to another video tutorial about the Sync Systems backdoor access for board members and admin tool. So today we're going to look at calendars and events. And just a quick side note before we dive into that, if you are unsure how to get to this, if you're unsure how to log into this as a board member, you'll need to refer back to one of our previous videos we've made on how to log in. And then you can come back to this video. So we're going to dive into calendars and events. We're going to click on this under Manage Content section. And the first thing we're always going to do is we're going to choose our association. Now again, as a board member, you're only going to have access to your particular association, so that should be an easy task for you to choose. The next thing we're going to do is you're going to want to choose which category. You can sort your calendar through categories here. Now obviously we don't have any categories set up for this association, so we want to do that first. So before we add a new event, we want to make sure we've got some categories set up. So we're going to hit New, and we're going to say, let's say board meetings. We've got the option here to check this private box. A lot of times you're going to see this through these different modules, and basically what this refers to is that some associations prefer to have their calendar as a public page of their website, meaning that prior to logging in, anyone who comes and visits your website can access that that page. For example, this community, for example, has access to their documents without logging in. These websites are completely customizable. So if your calendar is public, then basically what this category in this box is saying to the system is that we want to make this category public. These whatever's in this category as an event is going to be made public. Now let's say we want to make these board meetings private to only homeowners. So we're going to update that. Now when we go to add a new event, which we'll do in a second, only these events that we put into the board meetings category will be private. So even if you had a public face for your calendar, those board meetings won't show up on that public face until your homeowners log in. So we're going to add a new event. Oh, sorry. Got to select our category first, board meetings. We're going to add a new event. Now we're going to go through this step by step. The category is already set. The subject is monthly meetings. This is we're going to pretend your community has monthly meetings and they're set in stone. So the location, let's pretend your community has a clubhouse. We're going to say these meetings are going to be held at the clubhouse. The start time, let's say they're going to be on the third Thursday of every month. So we're going to start this month on the 15th. These meetings are going to be held at 7 p.m. and the end time is going to be, we'll just do a year from now, March 21st, 2019. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. This is actually the end time for the actual meeting. So you would actually keep this on the same date, March 15th, 2018, and the end time is going to be 8 p.m. Okay, image. This isn't really something you need to do. You guess you could add an image. It usually takes up more clutter than necessary, but you're free to do it. It's whatever floats your boat in this aspect. The board meeting, you can post basically that board meetings begin at 7 p.m. and go until 8 p.m. monthly. Maybe the ARB or ACC, whatever it's called for your community, it's detailed in your community documents, reviews, can't type, new requests monthly at this meeting. This is the key that I want you to pay attention to down here. If this is something such as a board meeting that you want to set so it populates monthly or weekly or however often. You want to go down here to recurrence. And so this is going to give us the ability to dictate how we want this to populate. So we want this to occur monthly, and we get to choose that we want it to be on the third Thursday of every month. And then we're not going to put an end date, so we're just going to continue to be trugging on with that. So you see here that the monthly meeting is held right here at 7 p.m. on the third Thursday. If we go to the next month, to April, it shows up on the third Thursday. And it's going to continue to populate that like that on the third Thursday for every month. So you can set it and forget it kind of thing. Again, if you know whether you're having yard sales or whether you're having maybe a Christmas party or whatever you're having, you can set different categories for different things, and you can set things accordingly.